stains on your photo.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Catherine if you are new here. On my channel, I provide lots of cleaning and organizing motivation, and this week I'm sharing a peek into my weekend cleaning routine. I'll also be sharing with you all my new cordless vacuum, and I want to say thank you to Dreame for sponsoring this video. We are going to begin by tidying up my living area. I live in an apartment and this is the main space that my toddler and I spend time in. I felt like I just couldn't move on to anything else until I got the area picked up.
Still standing by your side. You know I'll be right here when all the monsters come. Oh, I've got you. You grew old in suburbia, where pretty demons never show, shifting shapes in millenniums, but you're okay.
Now that the area is tidied up, I'm going to go ahead and vacuum my floors, and I'm so excited to share with you all my brand new cordless vacuum from Dreame. This thing is really cool. This is the Dreame T20 cordless vacuum, and I am just beyond thrilled with it and impressed. This vacuum has 150 AW strong suction power provided by the Dreame self-developed motor. It is incredibly powerful, and it's going to pick up everything, including difficult areas like gaps in wood or tile flooring, deep carpets, and even bed mites. It also has a swappable battery, which can double the runtime to 140 minutes with that second battery handy. A drawback I've always heard for cordless vacuums is the short battery life, and I love that I don't have to worry about that with this one. This vacuum is also extremely user-friendly with the OLED screen display that shows working modes and remaining battery power. You can switch between eco, medium, and turbo section. There's also a lock button feature that locks both the power level and section mode you have selected to free your finger. Another thing I love about this vacuum is the ease of use across different floor types. My apartment has both hardwood and carpet, and I can easily move from one room to the next with no issues because the Dreame T20's intelligent auto mode adjusts section power across floor types while still preserving battery, runtime, and working lifetime. The Dreame T20 is so lightweight, convenient, and quiet. It makes cleaning up everyday messes that much quicker and easier. It comes with several attachments, and these really come in handy for vacuuming difficult to reach areas. For example, the crevice nozzle is perfect for difficult to reach spots in my car, like between the seats or even inside of the seats. I have been wanting a cordless vacuum for years now, and the hefty price tag always prevented me from making that jump, so I'm very happy that the Dreame T20 comes at an affordable price without sacrificing any of the quality. In fact, this vacuum's ultra strong suction power and industry-leading motor technology allows for a deeper and more thorough clean than traditional vacuums. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know I vacuum all of the time, and I was both amazed and disgusted with how much this vacuum picked up the first time I used it. I completely filled up the canister 3 times, only vacuuming 2 rooms, and I just could not believe how much my other vacuum had been missing. This vacuum is the total package. It's high quality and it's affordable, and it makes spending a ton of time vacuuming every day one less thing you need to worry about. With the holidays coming up, treat yourself or someone in your life to the Dreame T20 vacuum. I will have a link in my description box where you can purchase the Dreame T20 today.
One step forward and another back. I would never try to fool ya. I'm one heartbeat away from going mad. Girl, when you look like that, closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you once again. Girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so completed. Baby, I'll if it want anyone new. I was on the bed when you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. It's running like that.
I felt a million times better after just tidying up and vacuuming my living area it just gets to be such a mess by the end of the week. If you guys are new here, then you may not know I work full-time 40 hours outside of the home, and I have a toddler, so it tends to get pretty bad by the end of the week. And I just love to tackle this area on the weekend and go into the weekend with a clean space.
I'ma get closer to you, yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you once again. Damn, girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so complete. Baby, I'll never want anyone new. I was on your bed and you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. You're smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I could never resist it.
The next thing that I'm going to do is just load up my dishwasher. I cannot stand having a sink full of dirty dishes. This is something that I do every single day, so this is not necessarily just something I do for my weekend cleaning routine, but I wanted to include it because it is something that I still need to get done.
Baby, I'll never want anyone new. I was on your bed and you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. I need you, baby. I need you, baby. Oh. I was on your bed and you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. Smiling like that, I could never resist it.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place. Just the two
I have
of us.
tried every product under the sun, I think, for cleaning this baking sheet, and I can't figure out if maybe it's just one that's prone to looking dirty all the time, or if I'm doing something wrong, or if there's something else that I could try. So if you guys have any ideas for how I can make my baking sheet actually look clean, that would be very much appreciated. Or if you think I should just switch over to an air fryer and ditch the baking sheet altogether, you can let me know in the comments below.
I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you.
This is another thing that I do every single day, but I'm going to include it anyway because I also do it on the weekends, and that is just wiping down all of my counters, all of the surfaces, so everything is just clean and fresh.
All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again. Just the two.
At the end of the week, after cooking all week long, my cooktop tends to get pretty gross on my stove, so I'm just going to wipe that area down, and I'm just using my regular all-purpose cleaner for this. Sometimes I do use a degreaser. Actually, most of the time that's what I do, but in this case I'm just using an all-purpose spray to clean it off.
Hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head.
If you guys missed the video where I did my pantry cabinet makeover, then I'm going to link that in the cards right here. I was super proud of that video, and I think a lot of you guys liked it as well, and you can actually see it right here in the background of this clip. I'm still so obsessed with this and like super proud of myself for how well it turned out. But the next thing that I'm going to do is make my bed. Usually on the weekends I will alternate between washing my sheets or washing my duvet cover. On this day in particular, I was not doing either one of them, but I did end up doing it the next morning. I was just kind of in a time crunch when I was filming this video. I also always need to tidy up my nightstand. It just kind of turns into a catch-all as the week goes on, and usually by the weekend it just looks like a mess. I am super guilty of throwing all of my clothes on the floor. I don't know why I do this to myself, because honestly, if someone else was living here and they were throwing their clothes on the floor, it would probably frustrate me. So I need to get better about not doing that, but I'm just tidying up the rest of my room really quickly so that I can go ahead and also vacuum my rug in my room.
I'm laying down it to compile it. Oh no, I see you only when you're ballin'. Oh no, I don't even care to doubt. I'll see you in a while, 'cause this time I will choose you, yeah. Now choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this.
This is the area where I work remotely for my day job. I work remote just a couple of days and then I'm also in the office. So this area just tends to get pretty messy because I'm just busy working and not really focusing on picking up after myself as the day goes on. So it's always nice to start a new work week with this space just completely cleaned off and wiped down. So that's what I'm doing here.
But I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I don't wanna seem to shaky.
Moving on to my son Carson's room, I also do like to wash his bedding on the weekends on the opposite day for when I'm washing mine, but again, I did not get around to doing it on the day that I was filming this video. So I'm just pulling out his bed because he had stuff that fell between his bed and the wall like all week long that needed to be picked up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make his bed too.
Full of goods and needs. I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk 'cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can't seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out and I'm right back in. I'm on the sideline where you wanna be. I'm by the byway waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I'm on the sideline where you wanna be. I'm by the byway waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you.
As I was cleaning Carson's room and wiping down this table, I just kind of got the urge to switch things around. So I ended up moving this table to a different wall and then switching it out with a chair that he had on the other wall. I'm really struggling with the way that I want to arrange his room. I just feel like the layout of his room in this apartment is very awkward. There's a lot of doors, and trying to arrange his furniture in a way that makes sense has been very difficult. I think that the way that his room is right now is probably as good as it's going to get as long as we're living here, but I'm hoping that sometime in 2021 we'll be moving somewhere more permanent. We're really looking forward to getting a house, so I'm definitely excited to decorate and organize and arrange his room in a really special way the next place that we live.
Time moves fast when I'm with you. Went from lonely to falling in love. Watching it all unfold. Yeah, I'm not scared of commitment. I'm just scared of doing something wrong. I don't wanna see you go.
You're probably sensing a trend here, but I just like to make sure that all of the floors are vacuumed on the weekend. It just doesn't feel like the space is clean as long as the carpets and the floors are just looking a little bit dirty and like they need a pick-me-up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and vacuum Carson's room really quickly and try to make some nice vacuum lines.
I'm afraid to show you it's underneath, 'cause I
I honestly don't think that the rugs in my apartment have ever looked this clean since we moved in, and I could not believe how much this vacuum picked up out of the rug considering I vacuum it all the time.
Way up in the clouds, and I don't wanna go.
Now we're going to move on to picking up the bathrooms. So first I'm just picking up the main bathroom, which is the one that guests would use and Carson uses. This one tends to get a mess by the end of the week just because we're rushing through the bedtime routine and everything else. So I'm just going to tidy up the countertops, get some new wipes put away, take out the trash, and then I'm going to wipe everything down too.
Underneath, 'cause I don't wanna let you down. Let you down, let you down, let you down, down, down. Let you down, let you down, let you down, down, down. Let you down, let you down, let you down, down, down. I don't wanna let you down. Let you down, let you down, let you down, down, down. Let you down, let you down, let you down, down, down. Let you down, let you down, let you down, down, down. 'Cause baby, I got problems in me. Sometimes it gets hard for me to tell you how I feel. I'm afraid to show you.
Most of my weekend cleaning is just kind of a tidy up and a wipe down. I just like to make sure everything is generally looking clean because that's when I feel my best. I typically save my deeper cleaning projects to like a couple of nights over the week. I'll do something, but I like to just have my space look and feel clean on the weekends as opposed to worrying so much about a deeper cleaning project that is then going to unmotivate me to tidy up the rest of my space.
I don't wanna let you down.
Now we're moving on to cleaning up in my bathroom, and this is the same thing. It just gets pretty bad by the end of the week. I also wanted to bleach the bath mat. I do this kind of regularly every probably month or two. And usually I just fold the bath mat over the edge of the bathtub every single time I give Carson a bath, and that prevents it from getting super bad and moldy and stuff. But still, the bleach makes the biggest difference. After I did this, and you'll actually see it happening in real time, it's pretty satisfying. It looked like a brand new bath mat.
Trying to find a way to get you out my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about
While I had that bath mat just sitting in the tub soaking in the water and the bleach, I'm going to clean off my countertops and then wipe everything down in here as well.
the door. Baby, pull me closer now before it's over. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Oh, I know that it's difficult dealing with emotions, but I want you to know that you'll always be on my mind, even in the hard times. I care about you. How do you move on when everything goes wrong? I'm trying to find a way to get you out my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what we said. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Don't just walk away from me and close the door. Baby, pull me.
I always like to wipe down my mirrors too. It just makes kind of a big difference when the mirrors don't have any splotches or streaks on them at the beginning of the week. As you can see here, my bath mat looks completely brand new, so I'm just going to rinse it off to get any remaining bleach off and then leave it to dry over the edge of the bath. And that's actually where we're going to leave off on this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and it gave you some cleaning motivation. Don't forget to click the link in my description box so that you can check out the Dreame T20 vacuum. I think you guys are going to love it. I am seriously obsessed with mine and so happy that Dreame wanted to work with me on this video. So thank you again to Dreame for sponsoring this video. And thank you so much to all of you for watching this video. Again, I really hope that you enjoyed it. Come follow me over on Instagram if you're interested in more of Carson and I's day-to-day life. But until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you next week for another video.